Hi, I'm Marita Crandall and this is VBITE. Tonight I'm going to tell you a ghost story. It's my first ghost story of when I moved to New Orleans. And I had a house in California and I got a little tiny apartment here on Royal Street just so that I wouldn't be so sad every time I left New Orleans. And I ended up staying here and selling my house over the phone. So anyway, I had just moved in and I met a girl that lived in the same building, and she worked at a bar on the corner, and she invited me to come have a drink with her. So she told me she actually used to live in my apartment just before me, and she moved out because the ghost got on her nerves so bad and actually frightened her one night. And I hadn't felt anything. I'd only lived there for a week and a half, but still I hadn't felt anything. And so, and I never had really before. I had one other ghost experience in my entire life before that. Anyway, so she told me that it got so bad that one time it actually threw change across the room at her boyfriend, and I knew her boyfriend, who was a very nice, stable guy, but he corroborated everything that she said about this. And so the ghost used to pace one way on our balcony and drive her crazy at night. And then one night he actually pulled the covers off of her, and that's when she had it. So she moved out and I moved in. And so again, you know, nothing happened until I met my boyfriend. And then when he started spending the night, every time he spent the night, the lights in the kitchen would turn on. So he definitely had an aversion to men staying in that apartment. Anyway, it was never scary. It just happened every single time, and never happened any other time that he wasn't there. So then when my husband, or he was my boyfriend still, moved in, it stopped completely. Never one more experience of that ever. And it was just kind of a neat, I wonder, you know, if he was just trying to make himself present. Anyway, one night we were sitting on the couch, this is after Steve moved in, and all of a sudden, if Steve could turn white, he would have. It was unbelievable. I could sense the craziness in his eyes. He said, I just saw a man walk from the kitchen to the bathroom. And he doesn't even believe in ghosts. I don't think he still doesn't believe in ghosts. And it was really, he said it was a short man who walked from our kitchen to the bathroom. And then I felt really strange because I could, feel it, and it was all in my head, I'm sure. But that was really kind of creepy. Anyway, we lived there for 3 years, and nothing else ever happened. But that did happen, and it just goes to show you almost every place here in New Orleans is haunted. And I think it's haunted because of all the crazy ways that people, for one, love the city. We don't even talk about it as a city. It's a person, it's a thing, it's an entity. And then also all the crazy ways that people pass away here and don't want to leave here, I think, too. Anyway, I'll get into more ghost stories sometime in the future, but that's just a little tip of the iceberg. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight tonight. I am Marita Crandall, and this is VBITE.